Good morning, Blue Lulus. How you doing? Okay. I know. Same. Me too. We have to keep going. I know that it's hard. I know that there's that little voice in the back of your head that's telling you to turn away, that's telling you to put everything down, put your head in the sand and to bury it and just pretend like, wake me up when this is over, right? But that's not an option. Because you are amazing. You are made of love and light and stardust and freedom. You were put here at this very time for this very reason because you are who you are. I know it's hard. I know it would be so nice to be one of those people who's just ignoring everything and to just live in a world where none of this is happening. Jump up and down, put your hands in your ears and go, I'm not really here. I'm not really here. Trust me. I feel that too. But that's not who you are. You've been through terrible things before. And you have come out even better on the other side. And this is just another one of those times, right? And if we stand together, if we focus on ourselves and our family and then our community and then our county and our country, we can make this a better place. Whip out that 5 Calls app today. Call your representatives and talk to them, plead to them, person to person, and ask them what they can do to fix this. Buy some coffee for the person who's sitting behind you in the line. Show somebody some love. Give somebody a compliment. Give somebody a hug. There are small little things that you can do to help fill your heart back up today. And I know that you can do that. There's a lot of scary stuff happening today, right? Because yesterday, the Joker put forth another executive order that basically is a precursor to martial law, and it says they want to unleash the military and fortify the police force to protect innocent citizens. But of course they don't have any interest in due process, so innocent citizens is clearly a subjective term, and who knows what sort of legal challenges this EO will meet. But they've already touched the fence, right? They've already seen what they can get away with in terms of just flat out ignoring the Supreme Court, and nothing has happened to them because of it. So I'm not going to be one of those people who tells you, oh, you're freaking out, don't worry about it. Like, yeah, it's scary. The Joker is now threatening to prosecute people who publish polls that are negative against him. He went on this massive rant on his Joker Central yesterday, and he was like, oh, everybody is saying this is wrong. They didn't pick enough Joker voters, and I'm going to charge these people with contest fraud. Isn't that interesting? That's the thing about narcissists, right? They will always remind you of whatever it is that they got away with, right? Because they need that. And they know deep down, they have this little pocket of shame deep down in their soul, and it has to come out over and over and over again because he knows that he didn't do this the way that it played out, and that's why he's bringing it up like that again, because it doesn't make sense that someone would have the most historic victory of all of the victories and then 100 days later have the lowest approval rating of anybody in the history of ever. And he understands that, and that's why he said that. It's a Freudian slip. Every accusation is a projection and an admission. But we got here by just wanting to be perfect and wanting to be sweet and wanting not to look like them. You can see that right now in all the drama that's going around with the Unfuck America tour, right? And everybody's mad because Z said that there were some African American women who were being aggressive, and they were like, oh, that's so Ray Ray and you can't say that, yada yada. All right. Yeah. I will fully admit that accusing women of color of being aggressive when they're just expressing themselves absolutely has racial overtones, right? But we cannot continue to expect perfection from us and expect nothing from them. She probably did see the way that they were talking as aggressive because white women and black women are not taught to express themselves in the same way. I'm biracial. I have a black grandma and a white grandma, and I tell you, my white grandma would not be okay with the way that I conduct myself whatsoever. She would be like, oh my gosh, that's not ladylike. That's not very becoming of you. You're not going to make any friends that way. Like, you need to be quiet and small and sweet. And granted, Z is not quiet and small and sweet. She is trying her very best to get out there. I mean, Unfuck America is not like a ladylike term, right? But you cannot pretend as if she has not internalized all of those same biases as everybody else has. Like, did you think it was only Joker supporters who have internalized white supremacy? It's not only white people either, spoiler alert. But what they're trying to do is good. They're trying to talk to our young people, because our young people right now between the ages of 18 and 22 are plus 12 for the red team. And they're out there in the streets, on the ground, trying to make a difference. And we do not need to just expect them to be perfect and expect the other side to be absolutely heinous. That's how we got here in the first place. That's why all of these far leftists decided to go ahead and stay home, because Wonder Woman wasn't perfect in terms of the thing that they find the most important in this last contest, right? The Joker wants the same thing, only worse, and they just decided that it was going to be fine either way. We cannot continue to expect perfection from each other and nothing from them. But we do have him on the ropes. He's absolutely spiraling. You can see it in the way that he's writing and talking. The fact that he's going to go have a rally today in Michigan, which is like his sweet little comfort, cozy blanket that's going to make him feel better. He needs that gratification from his followers because he understands the massive implications of everything that we're going to see in the next couple of weeks. And that's why you can't give up. You can't let up right now, no matter how badly you want to. This is like when you really have to pee and you're doing okay holding it until you're like 10 steps from the door and then it gets really hard. That's what this is, okay? You can make it to the bathroom. I know you can. So get up, use your voice, call your representatives, and demand action. There's already been 7 articles of throwing peaches introduced on the floor and everybody's already like, oh, nothing's gonna happen. No! That is a collective decision. We can all decide that that needs to happen, but we have to keep talking about it, and we can't pretend like this is just inevitable. Like all of this horror is inevitable, because it's not. I love you, I trust you, I believe in you, and you can do this, okay? I hope you drink some yummy coffee, I hope you eat a yummy snack, and as always, keep your eyes up, keep your feet on the ground. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta!